All right. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Awaken to Happiness Now Global Series. Thank you so much for being here with us today. If you are live here with us, welcome, welcome. If you are watching on the recording, on the replay on YouTube, welcome, welcome. Please do subscribe so you can take advantage of all the current shows, all the previous shows, all the shows coming up. It is my deepest wish, desire, and intention to bring you these amazing speakers who are sharing their wisdom, their teachings, their experiences, their processes, their clearings, etc., so that we can all thrive, so that we can all awaken to happiness now. And so today, my dear friend, Marleneajohnson is back with us, and we're going to be talking about magic moon glow activations that restore your youthful, radiant, healthy, wealthy, and free empowerment. That's a mouthful, so we'll talk about that in a few minutes. And so, some of what we're going to talk about today is about reclaiming the ancient power of the moon's magic glow. During the call, the energy is going to be strong. The angels will be here. Invoking their light rays to transmute any and all dark energy frequencies that are not from source, and we're going to experience a sudden miracle right here on the call. So, and we're already magnetizing magic. So, we're also going to address stress, anxiety, fear, worry, ancestral patterns, money flow, relationships, health, and home. So just be willing to be present and receive the magic moon glow activations. So I'm just going to tell you a little bit about Marlenea in case you don't know. She's been with us for many years now, many shows. She's called Magical Marlenea. She's your prosperity advisor. She's self-taught, internationally known, master manifester, an abundant life coach, a motivational speaker, classical feng shui advisor, a light worker, intuitive energy healer, and a clairvoyant angel channeler. Born with the innate ability to connect and commune with the divine, she walks with the angels, helping thousands of conscious beings manifest the life of their dreams through an array of her golden key energetic processes. So let's get going, because I always find we end up doing so much on this call, and the energies are already starting to build. So Marlenea, I'm interested to find out about these magic moon glow activations.
Wonderful. I just actually just jumped out of the shower. So, I'm like, woohoo, let's go. Anyway, before we begin today, I really want to share this amazing, fun story that just recently happened about 2 weeks ago. This really cool lady reached out to me who moved um, into a new city with her son. And since she moved in, she said there was an uneasy feeling in the home and she couldn't get settled in right. And her son was having nightmares and he said there was ghosts in his room, right? And I'm like, wow. So in the middle of her session of helping her with her home and everything, she asked me if I could talk to her son, Timmy. I said, okay. She said he's having nightmares and seeing ghosts in his room, and he's really, uneasy here. And she said that he got the measles, so he was stuck in that room. So you know that feeling, right? When you're 8 years old and you're stuck in your room, and there's ghosts and everything. And I'm like, sure. So she brought her video phone in, and I met Timmy, and I said to Timmy, hey, I hear you're having nightmares. She says, yeah. And I said, that's, pretty scary, right? And he said, yes. And he said, what's worse, there's ghosts in my room and I can't stand it. And I said, okay, well, the ghosts are not going to come in this room. And he said, why? I said, well, you got the measles. And I said, if the ghosts got the measles, how would they itch? And his eyes lit up and he started laughing. I said, this is good. And then I said to him, are the ghosts in here now? He said, no. I said, well, where are they? He said, right out there in the hallway, looking in here. I said, oh, they're in the hallway looking at you. He said, yeah. I said, He said, would you like them to leave? He said, yeah. I said, tell me when they leave. So I did a process of clearing them. And he said, they're leaving now. I said, okay. Tell me when they're gone. He said, they're gone. I said, wonderful. He said, a man came. He said, a man came. He said, yeah. A man came with a shiny head and a white dress on, and he put them all in like a netted bag and dragged them down the hall. I said, wonderful. I said, they're not coming back. He said, good. He said, now can you do that for my measles? And we had a really funny conversation, I said, I got to share that with people because it's really cool to have some, bad situation turn into something funny, you know? How much fun is it to be in, a dark situation? Not at all. But if somebody can come and make light of it and make joy of it, it just becomes lighter and less, stressful. And working on the energy of dark or light, which we deal with every day. Every one of us has something we're working on. And especially now, right now we're in a 9-year, and the 9-year brings endings. And next year we're going into a 1-year, which is new beginnings. So get ready for that. That's good news, everyone. So a lot of us are working on things that are coming up recently, negative thoughts or old things that we went through, and we're trying to clear it and heal it and deal with it. But I did find a lot of people are in fear and confusion and anger. So when they come, I'm like, let's bring light into that darkness and dispel the darkness. Okay. And a lot of them are like ready. They're really ready to move forward. And I'm saying, okay, but the first thing you got to do is acknowledge it, right? That it's there and accept it, right? So just say you have, a relationship problem. You're not getting along with somebody, anybody, doesn't matter. And it keeps happening over and over, no matter what you do. So why don't you step back and say, I'm done with that. I'm done with trying. I accept that. Yes, it is not working. That's fine. I'm done. I forgive them. I pray they forgive me. You do all that. You're done. Now, what can you do, okay, to stop thinking about them and it and that? Well, what I do is when that keeps happening and the thoughts keep coming, I'm like, okay, what can I do that's crafty, right? So you start baking or cooking or cleaning or doing something with your hands, right? Keep your hands busy, and you'll find that you feel better, things change, and focus on something you would rather experience, right? What would you rather experience today, everyone? That's so much better than whatever you've been focusing on. Okay. Let's focus on that beautiful thing, which could be roses in the garden. I want to garden today. I want to go to the beach. I want to go to the mountains. I want to walk. I want to ride my bike. I want to walk my dog, right? I want to sing. I want to dance. I want to complete my book. I want to move, right? I want to go on a vacation, vacationing in somewhere, right? Think about what you would rather experience, right? So you have pain in your body right now, right? And that's your focus. It's like, oh, there's pain all day, all night. That's your focus. So it brings your vibration down. The darkness is hitting you. The ghosts are coming at you. The entities got you in the trap of darkness, and you can't get out. And you're like, what can I do? Nothing's working. I can't call somebody because they'll know I got this thing. That's embarrassing. We go through these crazy thoughts, and it's all sabotage. It stops you from your full embodiment, right? And you're sitting there in this darkness and heaviness, and you're watching all these beautiful things happen to everyone else and saying, why not me? And I'm saying the same thing to you today. Why not you? It's your turn to shine, to be brilliant, to step up to the plate, to be in the light that you are, without fear, okay, without worry, without they're going to see me, they're going to hear me, they're going to know who I am, what if it don't work, that kind of stuff. All those thoughts are coming from way back when in ancient times. We are now in the now moment, the moment when you can experience a breakthrough. It's today. So all the people on the call, are here because they have a beautiful dream in their heart. And I want to say something that I wrote down because it is phenomenal, right? Your passion, your fire, your desire, your dreams, your goals all have to do with this, right? And I wrote it down. The fire is not dead while the ashes are still red. You still have fire inside of you, even though you may feel nothing's working. It won't work, right? You still have that desire in you. It is all possible. You are unlimited, right? Now think of little Timmy. He was in his room, stuck with the measles and the ghost and the fear. And all of a sudden it shifted immediately for him. How awesome is that, right? So I want to share this. The moon is the world's night light. We couldn't see at night without the glow of the moon. So at your night moments, which you may be in right now, okay, we're going to shine the beautiful moon's glow onto your darkness today. And we're going to dissolve the darkness. If you will be present throughout the call, stay on the call till the end, you are going to receive everything you were, meant to receive today on the call. And then afterward, it will continue. So the moon's light now, the magic moon, right? I'm bringing us all into the moon room right now. The big moon room is beginning to fill up the space we're in right now. And wherever you are in your house, that entire field is being illuminated right now. So all the darkness and heaviness and fear and confusion and worry and pain is being acknowledged right now. And we're going to start to bring in the energy of the magic moon glow. And it's going to come around in the room that you're in right now, totally in the entire room. It's going to fill it up from ceiling to floor, from wall to wall. And it's going to stay in that room where you are right now at this moment. And then we're going to bring down the beautiful moon glow light from above the roof of your home, right wherever you are seated. We're going to bring the tubes of light coming through your entire body, from your crown to your root, right down into the ground, Mother Gaia. We're going to allow that energy to keep on illuminating all the darkness that you are experiencing right now, all the darkness. I said all, every bit of it, okay? Thought patterns, emotions. If you're having any kind of physical pain, mental pain, psychic attacks, okay? Energy attacks, curses, ancestral things, karma, right? Feeling guilt, shame, blame, fear, worry, stress. Anxiety is a big one here. There's a big fear. There's a big anxiety. Fear of tomorrow, fear of what will happen, will no longer exist in this beautiful moon glow. Anger, angry at somebody, angry at yourself. That magic moon glow right now is about to dispel that. It acknowledges it. It says, I know you're there. I know what you've been through. I know what you're feeling. But isn't it time that you blow up and let it go? You have nowhere to be, nowhere else to be. But right here, you and me, in a magic moon room on Zoom, you are protected. You are safe. You are healing now. And anybody with physical pain, we would love to speak with you today, see what we'll experience today with you. There are many, many, many testimonials where people were on a call such as this. They came with neck pain and it left. They came with emotional pain and it lifted and shifted. And they felt joy for once in their life. They felt safe, peaceful, joyful. And the radiance that shows up in each and every one of you right now is there. It wants to surface. Are you willing now to participate? The question is yours. You choose, we deliver. You choose, we deliver. And maybe somebody right here on this call today is going through something so strong that they don't know what to do. They're hurting really bad. Make sure you get support. Don't leave here today the same way you came in. Do not allow yourself to stay stuck anymore. Reach out, take action. All you have to do is take action and say, I'm done with that. I've had it, I'm done. Enough is enough. I am enough. I am beautiful. I am radiant. I am wealthy and abundant. I am confident. I shine. I bring my entire self into the moon room right now. And whatever is shifting, let it shift. Don't hold on to it. You become comfortable in that trouble. You don't realize it's there after a while. You just allow it to be and you keep continuing in it, knowing that you would love something better in your life. Why not now? Why not you? Right here, right now. You are amazing. You are brilliant. And your fire is increasing right now. How do you feel? How do you feel? Let us know. Let us know. Wow, let that just keep going, Shefali, as we talk about anything we want to talk about today.
Wonderful, thank you. So I'm just gonna, for those of you here live with us, if you want to type in the chat how you're feeling, how that was for you, that'd be great. And I know that I always forget to say we're going to take some live caller questions. So if you have a question for Marlena, you can raise your hand. Like Anita has already raised her hand. Vivian says, "I feel uplifted." Awesome. And the thing is, when you're willing to receive change and transformation, then you will receive it. But if there's something in the way of you receiving, like doubts or fears, or it can't be possible for me, or it's too hard, or things like that, then obviously you don't receive as much, right? So be willing to receive and let go of any fears, doubts, all that kind of stuff that may be in the way of you receiving. So Cindy says, feel at peace. Wade says, relaxing. I feel great. Awesome. Good, good, good. All right. So I kind of know what I think I might know what Anita's question is, but Anita, you want to ask a question of Marlena?
Hi, Marlena. Hi, Shefali. I was just wondering if Marlena could tell if there are any negative forces or portals that are still open in my house or around me that might be affecting some of the outcomes that are happening in my life right now.
Hey, Anita. Welcome into the moon room. I'm trying not to be muffled, everybody. It is a new computer. I had a direct lightning strike to my home.
Ooh.
Okay, so they had to rewire the entire home and rewire the internet, and all that. It was so much fun. I'm still working through it. And at the same time, the same week, I had somebody at night come in my backyard and knock down the shed doors, trying to get things out of the shed, which they never were able to get the things out. They got caught. You see, the energy. Okay, takeaway was coming at me. So I understand that the energy can be, stagnant in a house, and there's a lot of stagnant energy left over in your home, Anita. So that would be bringing up what you're going through right now, okay? And your fear, you have fear and confusion that is coming up. And that is coming from a situation that you had several years ago, okay? With something similar, not the same, but similar in a place you were at, where the energy was stagnant and similar. And what happens when we move, okay, or do anything, right? Moving we'll use right now. The energy you have right now, if you were to say, I want a better house, and you went out and looked for one and you found one and moved into that space, your same vibration would be in that house. It's the same vibration, you connect to it, okay? It might give you one little up, but not everything you're looking for until you clear that vibrational state you're in right now. So the vibrational state that you're in right now, we're gonna give it a number, okay? So right now you're in between a 4 and a 5 out of 10, right? So you want to get to a 10. How do you do that, Anita? How will you bring your vibration up when you're feeling that energy, that emotion, that attachment to the issue, right? There's so much focus on, is this, is that, it is, no offense, right? We all do it. We all attach to the problem. So let's look at, is this mine? Let's change the question to, instead of asking, the questions you ask, let's ask, is this mine? So Anita, how do you feel when I ask you that?
Well, I don't think it's really mine because I try to keep an upbeat persona every day. I'll even sing "Everything is Good" and just go about my business, doing my chores, and try not to let things bother me. But I know when my husband was still alive. There was a lot of stagnancy, I guess you would say. So is that like residual from that?
Exactly. Yes, that's what we were trying to get to. That's why I asked you specifically, is this mine? Right? And you're like, I don't feel it's mine. No, it's not. Okay. It is exactly what you just said, because you have an inner knowing, okay,
Mm-hmm.
that it isn't yours, it's his. So how do we get rid of his energy in the house? Right?
Right.
That's what we're going to work on, you and I, together, right?
Okay.
Get rid of that, right? Now it's going to take your participation in a session. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Because on here it's private. We don't want to go there. Okay.
Okay.
What we will do for you right now, we're going to give you a piece that you haven't had in a long, long time. All right.
Okay.
All right. Now, this is for everyone that's part of this, but Anita specifically. Now, usually we do breathing exercises where we breathe in, hold for 4, breathe out, right? Count to 4. But what I find really, really works is you're sitting in your chair, I'm sure. I hope you're not driving right now, but now all you're doing is sitting in your chair, and I'm going to ask you to breathe in and breathe out, right? Just natural, normal. But when you breathe in, I want you to raise your body up, not out of the chair, but when you breathe in, be like just up in the air. And then when you breathe out, allow your entire body to just drop down, like you're going to drop to the floor, but you're not. You're going to breathe out. And do that 3 or 4 times. Everyone can do it right now. And you'll see that distress leaves. It falls to the floor. It gets off your back. It gets off your neck. It gets off of you and out of you. It's wonderful. So Anita right now and everyone else, do this exercise right here. This is an active call, which I said is not the normal Zoom room, all right, call that we usually do, but let's all breathe in and up, okay? We're breathing up. Now breathe out and let it go. Just say, get out of me. Woo. And do it again and again until you really feel it. Woo. Woo. Oh. And you can stay down if you want to and just enjoy that beautiful energy. Enjoy that energy right now, everyone. And you can do this anytime, even, while you're walking, right? When you're having an anxiety attack, just stop and say, I am safe. All is well. And breathe up and down and out. And let it go. Just let it go. The struggle is over, Anita.
I actually felt something release in the middle of my back. So doing that was nice.
See, that's what I'm talking about. That is a miracle, everyone. Anita was carrying around the baggage of grief on her back, not on her heart. You see, the entity was there, holding it down, holding her down. Saying, you got to stay stuck like this. And today she came.
Thank you. I'm vibrating. That's nice. I'm tingling. That's very nice. Thank you.
Very well.
I feel some joy now in my heart.
I think
I do.
It's awesome, Anita. Wow. Allow it to get stronger for you. More radiant, more lovely as you are. And so be it.
So be it. Blessings. Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you, Anita. That's wonderful.
Thank you.
All right, we're going to go to Aranima. Aranima, you want to unmute?
Yeah. Hi. Thank you.
Hi.
Hi. So I have, go ahead. What are you going to say?
I was just going to say, and this is for anybody who, wants to ask a question. I don't know why people are vague. I mean, if you really want help, ask what your specific question is. It doesn't matter if we're public, it doesn't really matter. Nobody really knows you. But if you have a question, ask specifically, what do you need help with?
Mhm. Well, two things. I don't know. You can take one of them, whichever. One is that my lower back has been hurting for a very long time, ever since I've moved to this place, new place, which I was very reluctant to move in the first place. The area feels like a dead zone. Literally, energetically, it feels like a dead zone. I had to move because I had to move. And a couple of times in the nighttime, I was sitting in the bed. The door opened twice. So I'm wondering, first of all, is this a good move for me? Second of all, I want to go away from here, but I'm kind of stuck by contract now for a year. And the heaviness in the heart is not going away. It's a constant thoughts. I'm trying to break that pattern. So anything you have inside would be nice.
Okay, well, how do we say your name?
It's Arunima. Arunima. Yeah.
Room Nemo. I want to make sure. Now you hear the word room. We're in the moon room. Okay.
Yeah.
Now, no energies here of darkness, right? Now, like Timmy, think about Timmy. They would not enter his room because he had the measles. They didn't want the measles because they couldn't itch. Now, you are in this place feeling stuck. The word was stuck, that stuck out when you spoke. You feel stuck. You're not stuck, right? You're in a beautiful new space, right? Where you had to move, okay? For whatever reason, doesn't matter. And thank you for coming forward because I work with feng shui as well, right? I work with the mind, the body, and the home, which covers everything. And I don't care where you came from, what you're going through. I don't care if you're guilty or not, okay, or something, who cares? That's not why we're here. We're here to shift whatever needs to go. Now, in your case, you are in a home which has, I won't say them, but entities, okay? I won't say the real word, what they are. And if you can get a session with me, we can remove them, right? I'm not going to work with them too much on the show because they'll find somebody like that and they'll bother them. We don't want that. Right. Now, in your home where you are, we have 3 rooms that are afflicted. Am I correct?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Now, out of those rooms, which one will you not enter?
I have no choice but to enter. One is my bedroom, the other one is living room, and this room is my study room. Made it an office. The office seems the most brightest one and feels good in this room. The other two, I just didn't feel good.
Okay, now which one gives you the most stress when you go in there?
I think it's the bedroom.
All right, that would make sense. Number one, because that's the room where you want to rest.
Yeah.
So the most stress is there. Now, before you moved in, somebody lived there.
Yeah.
Now, we don't know what they were doing. We don't care what they were doing. But that's where we're going to start when we have our session. We're going to start right at that trouble spot, the source, right? We're going to remove all that. Now, is it an apartment building where others are around you?
It's a townhouse, and I'm attached back to back.
Okay, so also you
All
are
sides.
feeling
Yes.
their stuff, the neighbors' energies. Okay, now for a beginner today, what you can do is get a bowl, and I'm sure you're used to this because of your background, a bowl of either rice that you have, okay, or regular salt, just regular salt, and place one little bowl in your bedroom.
Okay.
Okay, and one in that other room, just for now.
Okay.
We have our session. So it can start to draw some of that negative stuff out. Now, it won't get it all, but it will lighten it up some. So we'll bring some glow into there as well. We see the glow behind you in your office, and there is a fear on you. So right now where you are, the fear of this space, I'm stuck, they're going to get me. You know, when you were a child, you had something similar. All right, I'm picking that up. All right, 7, 8 years old, you had this fear like they're going to get me, right? So you know how kids' minds work. So if we can go into that place inside of you and bring the light in there and say, they can't come get me. I'm safe. I'm bigger than they are, right? I'm stronger than they are. I'm even more powerful than they know. Okay?
Right.
So in your conscious mind right now, you know that you are powerful. You're in your office right now.
Yeah.
That's where you feel really strong and powerful. When you're in charge, you see, you're in charge in your office.
Mm-hmm.
You're vulnerable when you're in your bed.
Right.
They're going to get me in there. Oh, maybe I'll sleep in my office tonight. You know what I mean? Yeah. All right. I don't want to go in that room. Like little Jimmy. Jimmy wanted to sleep on his mom's stomach and hug her and hold her. He was shaking. Now, the small child inside of you might be shaking and causing this fear and stress and worry. But if I was able to, right now, shift some of that fear off of your shoulders,
Mm-hmm.
off of your mind, and cause your vibration to go up from the 3 that it's at right now, how would that feel?
It's a little lighter.
Okay. How about we come in and we say, hi, is it all right if we shine a light throughout your being right now?
Yes, please. Thank you.
How would you like it if you walked in your front door, and as you walked in your front door, the moon glow came upon you, and you were just glowing every day on your way in and your way out? Would you accept that now?
Yes. Thank you.
Receive it. Now for your lower back, has to do with the past. On the sides of your shin, okay, there are meridian points, okay? Press on them later, okay? Right on the side, under your kneecap, like on the side of your kneecap down about, you know, where you put your hand after your kneecap, right after that, you know, work on that later and see if that lightens it up a little, okay? Now, let's see, what's your pain right now in the back, the level 1 to 10?
It's gone down significantly, maybe 1.
Okay, so what was it when we came on?
I think anywhere from 5 to 6.
All right. How long have you had that?
Oh, it's not 3 months. It's just a lot of pain in the lower back, and I attribute to a hard bed. Accidentally, I bought a harder bed. I should have got a cushiony one, but it's been very painful on my lower back. It's affecting my hips, my legs, and everything, and stamina.
All right. Well, now you know that you are supported.
Oh,
Where
okay.
before you did not know that.
Mm,
You came here and got support. You felt somebody, you know, cared about me,
right,
right?
right.
And now we're at a 1. Can we bring it to a 0? Let's have that.
Yes.
Not allowing that clear now. Let me know how you are.
I'm feeling much better.
I love it.
Thank you.
I love it. I'm so happy for you.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Beautiful.
Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you, Arnima. That's
Thank you.
wonderful.
Thank you. Thank you both.
All right, so there's a question in the chat from B, and she says, I'd like to ask if moving into my fiance's rental cabin with him will be a happy healing space and time for me and us.
There's something to let's clear worry about it, number one. Because when you worry about it, you bring it on. Okay. So let's see, what do we get? What was her name?
It just says B. I think it's Barbara, but I'm not sure 100%.
All right, B. Fear of the unknown. Worry about it.
Yeah, it's Barbara.
Yeah, if you can erase the fear and replace it with something better, what would that be? Do you choose, we deliver. That's how the universe works. You make a conscious choice. Your unconscious mind is making all these choices right now. And your life is a mess, people. When it gets in the way, right? It stops you from everything. You got this opportunity and you go, oh, and it's not you doing it. So your conscious mind needs to be here right now. What do you choose? You need to know. Make a choice and let us know. And then we can shift something for you.
So unfortunately, we can't sit here waiting. So let us know, Barbara, and we'll come back to you, okay?
Yeah. And
All
we'll,
right, so Pam has her hand raised as well. Pam, you want to unmute? I don't think she can unmute.
Hmm.
So I'm going to ask you to unmute, and then you just have to click on it, okay? So let me just see if that works.
How's that?
There you go. Yep.
Thank you.
Perfect.
Thank you. Al, I have a question. Maybe you can help me. I have an ex-husband that I divorced, I don't know, 25 years ago. And I'm just wondering if he has any cords attached to me or if he's putting spells on me, because I feel that a lot of my life is being held back by something else. And he was a very negative person, and he was narcissistic and jealous of anyone else doing better,
Yeah, so, unless we remove what I call a ceremony, okay? The attachments and things like that, you will feel that, right? That is still attached, but it's just, cording is different. We don't just remove the cord and cut it. No, that's not good, okay? Removing the emotion the emotional attachment would be where we can go today. All right. So,
Okay.
yeah, way back then, there was that lust, love, commitment, you know, all that. That emotion is still there.
Hmm.
Now, in order to dissolve it, right, what we'll do right now is we'll acknowledge it. Yes, we had a loving, committed relationship, although, right, I tolerated, right, we tolerated, believe me. Women were brought up to, you know, stay married no matter what. It was in the vows, right? Yeah.
Right.
So death do we part. Well, you know, I want to just, I had one of them. But anyway, going back 25 years, 25 years of emotional carrying, okay? Where are you carrying that in your body?
I don't know. I just feel like maybe he did a spell or something. I just feel like he sends negativity to me, and I don't know if it's a ongoing spell he had someone do to me or what's going on.
No, it's first of all, like I said, emotion. It was two
Hmm.
emotional people and they were attached, right? And then the on the earth contract got broken,
Hmm.
got separated, divorced. The judge signed it. You went your way, he went his, but your emotions were still there, right? I love him,
Hmm.
I hate him, vice versa, right? That kind of thing. Now,
Hmm.
and you had to deal with them a little bit here and there, right? But now you're free.
Hmm.
Your conscious mind, I'm free. But that yucky, unconscious mind is still like, no, you're not. He did this. Blah, blah, blah. They did. Shut up. Right? So when it comes
Right.
to him, when it comes up and you're thinking about he got a curse, he did he hire somebody, or whatever, say, shut up.
Shut up.
All right, seriously. I'm not saying it to you. I had to do it myself when things come. Shut up. That way your mind's like, what the hell? You know? And do something different. I don't care what it is. Turn your music on, dance, go outside, throw rocks at them in the yard, you know, whatever you gotta do. I actually bought this blow up thing, this man, a clown, and you can punch him, kick him, and he falls down and comes back up. I hate you, you stupid, kick their ass, right? No one's getting hurt, but you're releasing that, okay? That Halloween, you know, okay. But right now, Pam, beautiful Pam, all right, we have chatted a little bit. Right now, can we actually allow you to feel peaceful? Wouldn't you love to feel peaceful?
Yes.
That's a goal you have in your heart. Your heart angel is saying, peace,
Hmm.
peace, peace. All right. So that's what you're craving. It's peace.
Hmm.
Right. How would you like to experience a magic moon glow of peace? Right now.
Yeah.
Right now.
Yes.
All right. How much peace can you allow?
A lot.
All right. And how about even more peace than that?
That would be so nice.
Breathe it in. I want you to say, I'm receiving peace right now.
I am receiving peace right now.
And I'm receiving even more peace.
And I'm receiving even more peace.
And even more peace than that.
And even more peace than that.
I'm allowing peace to go through my entire body.
I'm allowing peace to go through my entire body.
Did you hear that?
Mm-hmm.
I want you to say it. Did you hear that?
Yes.
Say body, did you hear that?
Buddy, did you hear that?
Woo! Here comes the joy.
Uh-huh.
Now, when you giggle and you laugh, guess what happened?
Probably a release.
Not probably.
But there's a release there.
It's gone.
Oh,
Right.
that's good. Good, good,
That-
good.
That
Good.
entity that was left the building
Oh, good.
because you laughed. The vibration is gone. That old one. Of, I want
Yes.
peace. Now, Pam, you are full of peace.
Good. Thank you.
It holds
Thank
it. Listen to the replay over and over till you hear, I've got my peace
I've got my peace
and I'm keeping it.
and I'm keeping it.
You cannot have my peace.
You cannot have my peace.
It's mine.
It's mine.
There you go.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you, Marlene.
Ah,
Thank
more
you so much.
joy.
Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you, Pam. All right. So, when Barbara had written back earlier, what did she write? She said, I'd like to be with him, her partner, whoever he is, as he's a good man, kind and loving. When might be a good time to move? Next year? So she's more looking for like a psychic reading, I guess, to find out when will be a good time to move. Next year?
Well, in this case, we would have to dive into it together privately because it's a little complicated, right? But right now, we're just going to send some magical glow from the moon over to her entire being, wherever she is in the world, and surround her with the energy of allowing. It's a gentle reminder to allow, allow, allow. And so be it.
Thank you. Hopefully that helps you be, Barbara. And then Vivian's asking, please, I would love inspiration to focus on getting an income for the sustainable living.
Wonderful. Wouldn't we all? Right? Ah, yes. So the abundance frequency, that's Vivian, the abundance frequency score must increase. Ooh. The ideas must be implemented and active. So you must take action. If you want something in your life better and even better than that, you must take action. What are your gifts? What are you good at? These are the ways to make more money. And one thing everybody should know when they listen to me, more joy, more money. The more joy, the more money. The more joy you have about something, the more it expands. I use money because everybody's like, money is required.
So Vivian likes to write. That's what brings her joy, is writing.
Writing, wonderful. So whatever you're writing, all right, amp it up. Amp it up. Like start now. Stop saying, how can I make it, income with this writing? Write it. Then the next step, get it out there, right? Now, what sells? How-to books. Everybody wants to know how to. They're on the call, they're saying how to. No matter what your question is, how to. How do I, right? Think about it. Think about it. Now, years ago, I was in a really funny mood, 2 o'clock in the morning, as usual. And I wrote down this thing, and I actually wrote the book, and it's funny. Now, everybody kept saying to me, how come you're the only normal one in your family? I said, what is normal? No one knew. Right? I was just different, I guess, in their opinion. So I said, all right. And it was near Easter. And I was, no, people said I was crazy. I said, wonderful, I played a part. I played a part of crazy, fun, exciting, whether you like me or not, I don't care. I still don't care. So I wrote the title down. Had my daughter draw the photo, but she's an artist. I said, How to Be Normal by the Deranged Easter Bunny. Put that in the store when you walk in. Would you go for that book? Yes, you would. You would see the title, How to Be Normal by the Deranged Easter Bunny. All right. And I'm hopping around laughing in the house. My daughter's laughing. She said, you are funny. I said, I love fun. I love joy. No matter what it comes out like, I don't care. Right? I am here to bring joy to you. Right? Whatever way it's coming now. So get it now, get it now, get it now. Right? Receive the joy that you've been craving. Have some moon juice today. Right?
Awesome.
Your
Thank you.
water juice, it's moon juice.
So hopefully that helps, Vivian. There's a question from Annette, and she's saying, does using sage smoke work to clear the energy of a violent couple that moved out of the building? It feels like it's still heavy in my apartment. I would use, and I say this over and over again, I would use Palo Santo. I find Palo Santo to be stronger and more powerful and more potent. But Marlena, what do you think?
Well, in my case, I'm allergic to that sage, the smell when they do the smoke. And I had a group of people come down here. They were kind of ghost busters, was that? And they wanted to put my house on, TV. And I'm like, no. And they went through the house and did all these machines. You wouldn't believe it. It was something crazy. And then at the end, we went outside and did it. They did the house with sage while I was outside. Then they come outside in front of all the neighbors now and saged me and them and this and that. And it was so funny. And I was like, okay, So that's the first step. It clears the air of it, basically. So you feel a little lighter. But we must do a clearing and cleansing of the entire property. Right? From the ground off to remove it totally, right? Because the energy is still stuck, right? We're moving it, we're clearing it, we're doing it lighter and lighter. But if it's something that's there, which is violent or angry or murder or ghost, that needs to be done, in a different setting than here. But right now, for her, I'm going to bring in some angels to support her so that she will feel a little more comfortable in that space where they won't, penetrate her aura. Let's put it that way. They'll stay outside her aura, right? So when she's doing that, she will put a shield around herself, right? And then come in privately with me and we'll remove all that like I've done for thousands of people. I lost count, but awesomeness.
Awesome. Good. Thank you. All right, Annette, hopefully that helps you for the meantime. And then if you'd like to work with Marlena, please do. Great. Cindy, you have your hand raised. You want to unmute?
Hi, Shefali. Hi, Marlena.
Hi.
Cindy. Hi. So I happen to be at a house that I've been trying to sell for the past 6 months. I'm inside of it now. I literally came to check on things. And I'm just wondering if the house or my guide team have any messages of what the house wants to happen in order for it to sell. It's had numerous showings and people have liked it and said it was really nice, but nobody has committed to it. And I'm just wondering if there are any messages that come through.
Yeah, I'm getting two.
Would you like me to turn the camera on so you can see part of the house?
Oh, it doesn't matter. I can still feel it right now. I get direct messages like faster than the speed of light, but there's two messages coming through. One is the front, like facing, okay? When people pull up, there's some things that need to be done there. And the second is, believe it or not, Cindy, and this can happen to anyone at any time, entities are saying, no, we don't want you here, okay? You can go in and look all you want, but you're not our type, we can't attack you. Sounds
Oh.
crazy, Cindy.
I thought the home was cleared of them. I thought that I personally had came in and did
Yeah,
some energetic work on it, but they haven't left.
no,
Oh,
they have a spiritual contract there where they were supposed to keep that place private. And this is done years and years and years ago before we were ever here. And it could
So-
be Indian.
with the land, you mean?
Like
Because the
that.
home's not that old. Was it the land?
Doesn't mean the home, I'm talking the land that the home comes on. Right? That land is what they want. So,
Well, can I ask this question? The home right across the street had only been on the market for a month. It was a smaller house. Right across the street, and it sold just like that with
oh,
cash.
yeah, I know, because
But-
it did not have the same contract. Right? It's really hard to understand sometimes, but this is what I get. There's a contract on the land that says this is private.
Hmm.
And we're only going to allow this certain energy here. All right. So we have to remove them and all that it involves. And that house will sell like that. Now, I had a real estate agent come to me. She had $1 million+ home. Her husband could not take the house anymore. He left and bought another house. He said, we're still together, but you're not moving in with me until you sell that house. So for 7 years, all her houses were selling except that one. He couldn't figure it out. He got a hold of me, showed me the pictures, the video, we walked through. I told her exactly what to do from the front to the house, everything. That house sold in 7 days. 7 days after waiting 7 years. Okay? And that's $1 million home. Right? So why not now, Cindy?
So the entities need to be cleared. You have a specific technique to get them to be cleared?
Yes, but it takes privacy where we do that together. Okay? Where I will see the house then. So you choose, we deliver. But in the meantime, right now, because you're in there, right, you're in there. They allowed you in because your vibration was not a challenge to them. You were not going to hurt them or change their thing. But these new people coming and going, they were like, out, out, out. Nope, nope, nope. They send out these messages we can't hear. Right? So it's up to you, Cindy. If you want to work with me one-on-one, we can clear them and that helps us out. But right now, let me fill you with the magic moon glow piece. All that stress that's in you about this thing, can we let it go now?
I would love to. Thank you.
Say yes or no.
Yes, I would love to.
We need it specifically. You choose, we deliver. That's the end of the message, right? Right, so right now, all the stress, all the fear, all the worry, that's,
Can I just say something?
yes.
And by Cindy, when you say I would love to, that is not a clear yes. That is I want to, but
I did say yes before that. So yes, yes, yes.
Right,
and keep
yes.
it at that. Yep. Awesome.
We have to be specific. Do we want it or do we not? The universe wants to know. Right? How much do we want it? Are we really serious? Because if you're really serious, you do something about it. You hear a solution and you sit there, well, what if you don't? Shut up. That's my thing when my mind is at. Shut up. We're moving. Right? We're gonna do that right now. Not 10 years. Right now before I change my mind and I stay stagnant. Right? So right now, let's send that magic moon glow right to Cindy, to her crown chakra. Really needs it. There's too much pressure there. And there's a grandmother sitting there as well, hugging you. And so let's just clear your energy and bring your glow back because there's a lot of gray around you. Some within your heart where you feel frozen. So let's unfreeze you and bring some sun and moon glow in there right now. Into your heart. Because you are amazing.
Oh, thank you.
Woo!
That's so beautiful. Thank you. I can feel that.
Awesome.
Awesome. Thank you, Cindy. And I'm gonna send you a message later, Cindy. Okay, so I just remembered something.
Okay. Thank you so much. Many blessings to you and everyone here.
Thank you, Cindy. You
You're
too.
welcome.
All right, we're gonna do so Marlena, after we talk about the packages, can we do a little process so that we're all filled up with all
Yes,
this glowing
that was my
moon glow,
agenda.
love,
My
light,
agenda was that, yes.
vitality, and God knows what. So let me just share my screen. 1 second. Okay. So you have 3 packages. Hopefully I did this correctly. I think so. So package A, you want to talk about the package A? Way down here. Okay. There's 3 parts to package A.
Now, the first part of the package is for protection and healing. All right. Everybody right now, we do need this, right? So I created this within the last couple weeks. Now, the first part, what we're going to do is we're going to be building and creating sacred angelic altars for protection first with Archangel Michael. Okay. The second one we're going to do is we're going to build a sacred altar with Angel Raphael. And the third one, okay, we are going to build a sacred love protection altar, right? Not only for loving yourself, but that you receive love in all kinds. from people, from relationship. Maybe you're single as a Pringle. That's the altar for you, right? Maybe you're in a relationship that isn't going so well, but would like it better. That's for you. If you are, having anxiety attacks, or you're in pain or sickness or anything, that's what you want to create in your home. I did years ago live in Indian burial ground. And when I learned about Archangel Michael and I put my altar up, the house stopped attacking me. All right. It did other stuff, but it stopped attacking me. The ghosts were there, right? But they stayed away from me. I could sleep at night. That was a miracle. Now, the second part of this is to break the curses. Okay. And they're also negative patterns. So curses are a part of negative patterns. So the first curse we work on is a curse that was on your family, or it might have came from some form of witchcraft. Okay. Now the second curse we're going to work on is any curse on relationships in your family, right? Or a form of witchcraft that may have come on you. The third curse may be a family curse on health, or somebody attacked with witchcraft. Okay, so that's that part. Now we're going to go to part 3. Okay, this is an angelic clearing MP2. Now, if you read it, you're going to see what we're going to do. Okay, we're going to remove all demons, transmortals, psychic attacks, other people's energy, toxins, stress, negative thoughts, fear, worry, anxiety, traumas, emotions, pain, and curses. We're going to clear the frequencies and remove all resistance blockages, heaviness, stress to your body, right? Negative coding, right? We're going to purify you. We're going to balance your hormones and your organs and your glands and adrenals and brain and cells. We're going to remove anything negative. We're going to purify you, balance your hormones, your organs, glands. We're just going to balance you. We're going to bring your entire being back to your empowered state of being. When you're out of empowerment, you need to get back that empowerment state of being. And that's what package A is all about. So enjoy that package. All of it, $77. Beautiful.
And then package B includes everything in package A plus so much more.
Yeah, package B, woo, I mean, if you look at package B, it's everything that you will need in your life. We cover eyes and hair and teeth and gut and body, pain, dark circles under your eyes, weight management, beauty, clearing trauma, pH in water, brain juice, success, money, self-esteem, amazing health, youthful skin. I mean, if you look through this, you're going to say, that is it. Package B is worth $1 million+ in my mind. I use it myself. There are so many testimonials from people using this package B. Package A was never introduced, B was. Okay. Now with package B, you're going to get 30 days of dark and heavy energy removal for you and your home. Exactly what everybody was focused on today, right? Should they move into a new space? Is your house got, darkness, things like that? People's pain left today. Pain will leave when you listen to this, right? Lady had neck pain, boom, gone. There's so many testimonials, it's incredible, right? So I want you to think about what you would love to experience. Look at package B. See if anything will help you. We also work with menopause. And let me use something funny. You know how it's all menopause for women. So there was a song years ago that said the men all pause, right? And it was like that. So what that means is we can no longer have children. Now, what about the men? So I thought, and I have a funny, mind at the men all pause. That goes to ladies. What about men? How about ladies all leave? And I didn't mean we'll physically leave the room unless we really have to, but that is something men go through, right? Yeah. So it means that the man cannot. And that's as far as I'm going to say right here. It's wonderful. And so they go blue pill, red pill. You don't need that. So this will help the men as well. What about your hair? Right? Wouldn't you like it to stop falling out? Thicken it, right? Right. Yes, you would, right? So think about that. And how about stop aging now? Right? Stop the stress that's causing the aging, right? Think about it. How beautiful do you feel when you look in the mirror? Right? Okay, so let's have beautiful when I look in the mirror. Now with package C, right, comes with everything in A and B, and then we're going to do a private magic moon flow activation session where you choose the subject that you want to work on. And what's going to happen is we're going to do a turnaround where it wasn't working, it was stuck stagnant. And when you come on to your session, we'll address whatever it is, it doesn't matter. That one thing that's really, bothering you. That's what we're going to bring up, and we're going to clear it across the board, turn it around so that it starts working for you. So just say it's your finances. Nothing was working. We have a session. We clear it. We remove it. We send the magic moon glow into it. Remove the darkness with the moon's glow. All right. And something happens where it turns around and you testify. It happens all the time. Now, let me say this, like I said some of it earlier, but the moon, think about it at night. If we didn't have it, it'd be totally pitch black. We couldn't see in the dark. That's what's happening in that area. You can't see through the dark of that area. So an angel will come at night, this is me, and they'll pull on that golden energetic cord to turn the moon on every night. How cool is that? Right? So I bring in the angel team to work with yours, and we pull on that magical golden string, we'll say. And when we do that, the light comes on and the darkness has to go. Where light is, darkness does not exist. Go in your kitchen and turn the light on. Darkness left. Right? You have sadness and grief, and I come in and make you laugh. The sadness left. It can't be there. When you're happy and you know it. Clap your hands, do a dance, I don't know. But everything here is available for you. You choose, we deliver. Now, I think in package B, there's like 42 tracks. 42 tracks. If there's not something there for you, let me know. I'll add it in later, but I am serious and committed to supporting the people that are willing to be supported. Come now and receive.
Awesome. Thank you. So again, please do check out these packages A, B, and C. There is payment plan available, and of course, use your gift code and see which package resonates with you the most. And now is the time to transform your life, transform your situation, transform your life, start moving forward, and yeah, it's all possible. What was the phrase you just said? You choose, we deliver.
Yes. You know where that came
Exactly.
from, Shefali? I was debating on something, maybe 2 years ago. And when I go to the store, after I come out, I sit in the parking lot, the car door open, feet out, and I enjoy the beautiful musical birds around here and the palm trees and the beautiful air. And sometimes I walk around in the parking lots of the malls, whatever. And I'm sitting there and I'm just like, what should I do? Should I do this or that? Now, a truck went by, a semi, and it went slow, and the traffic should be moving 45. And and I looked up because it was going so slow, and it said, "You choose, we deliver." I burst out laughing. I said, "Thank you. This happens all the time." I wrote it down so I didn't forget. And then I got this message about 2 days ago. Or yeah. It said, "What part of yes don't you understand?" Like a slap in your butt. Bam! I'm like, "Thank you, woo-hoo." All right. So you gotta take it and look at it. Right. You choose, we deliver. If you're not choosing, or you say, "I would like that," but you don't do nothing, then they're not gonna do nothing. But you're not doing nothing. Now, if your house, just say your house has a room and it's full of boxes from the floor to the ceiling, you can't get in. And you're like, "Why isn't this moving in my life? How come?" That's because of that. That's the clutter inside of you. Right. And I come in and I'm like, "Okay, guys, move all these boxes out of your being, out of your home." All of a sudden, whoa, full of energy. Whoa, that thing's moving. That's what we're doing. We're removing the boxes of junk that we collected, blah, 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 blah. And it's taking time, right? It takes time. We're not going to remove everything at once. We would be, right? But we would love it. I know. But if there's something going on right now that's serious, it's binding you, it's holding you down, it's making you feel sick, mentally, emotionally, physically, whatever. Let's touch that right there. And let's remove it. So you can feel beautiful and energetic and back in your power. So feel empowered by the moon, by the glow that comes in. The light of the sun is always there. You can get help all day long, though. But when that night comes on and the anxiety kicks in at 3 a.m., you can't call nobody. Right? You need to have an energetic tool to stop it. It's in the package. Right? Everything's in the package. Take your time and look through it and really decide, would I like to stay like I am, or would I like to have something better and even better than that? Right? Let's decide today. Make a choice and let's do that. Now, right now, we're going to go into our beautiful process. Everyone that's still here, congratulations. Everyone that will be listening, congratulations. Right? Now let's lift you out of all the stuff we talked about today, right? Let's remove all the stress, strain, thoughts about it. Let's clear that first. And let's remember something. We are in a beautiful energy right now. The energy of shifting timelines. Are you ready to shift your timeline from where you were when you got on the call to now? Because we're in the very now moment. We're not stuck. We're not stressed. We're not in fear. We are very comfortable here. It feels good. It feels loving, supported, amazing. Allow yourself to just breathe. Gently breathe. If you have stress, do the energy that we just did of releasing and letting it go. Into the magic moon room. And if you are ready to get grounded, put on your magical moon boots. You know the ones the astronauts wear? The same ones Visualize yourself putting them on so you can stay grounded. The reason we're wearing them because they have weights to keep you grounded. So you do not come ungrounded. You have nowhere to go, nothing else to do. Just be. Just be. Your mind is calming down. Those rapid thoughts are being removed. Peace, joy, love. Accept it now. Choose now. We're going to send a beautiful moon glow above your head. Picture a beautiful moon above your head. The one that glows and it's coming over your crown. It's just over your crown right now. This beautiful glow of the moon. Bright, bright, bright yellow glow. Coming down from source. And the beams that are shooting out are all over you, covering your entire aura field. There are beams of love and joy and peace and safety and miracles, breakthroughs, new ideas and opportunities. You choose, we deliver. That energy is coming straight down like pillars of light. Pillars of light going right through the crown chakra, through the body, and out through your root chakra where you're sitting on it right now. Going down into Mother Gaia, plugging itself in to Mother Gaia. So now you are filled with two beams of moonlight glow through your being right now. And as you are receiving this light, whatever darkness there may be lingering, I'm going to ask right now that the moon gets stronger and larger and even larger and puts a cocoon over you where you are now stepping in to the moon. The moon is huge, as big as your room right now. As big as your room, and you're stepping into the moon. And you're going to stay in the moon glow. You stay in that moon ball. You can turn around, you can look around, how beautiful it is. How lovely you feel. Where you are cocooned in love, and it's natural for you. It's not a struggle. It's natural. Your natural state of being is light. Let the light in. Let it in. Let it in. Choose to stay in the beautiful, magical moon glow. No matter where you are, no matter where you go, choose to get grounded, supported, elevated, acknowledged, fearless, unstoppable, unlimited right now. This is what is available for you right here, right now. When you step out of your empowerment, we will gently nudge you to remind you to get back in your empowerment state of being. The energy is strong and quick and fast. Stay grounded. Stay hydrated. Stay in the light. Stay in the light. When you feel you're coming out of the light, remind yourself, whoops, get back in. Anywhere in your neck where you've been holding tension, we're going to remove that tension right now, okay? And off the shoulders. And off the back. And the spleen is coming up strong today. We're going to work on spleen, sending light to the spleen. And the gallbladder. When someone said, what gall? Let's remove that now. And all the dings and tears that you have in your aura field, in your aura. Allow that to be repaired right now. Now on the outside of your aura, which is an arm's length, your aura, at your fingertips, when you're extended out straight, we're going to put a gold rim around your aura. And then over that, we're going to put a beautiful healing blue beam of light around. And now to seal it, we're going to bring a rose-colored, beautiful protection over you, which will burn negative energies from this moment on, away from your aura. You'll feel more peaceful and calm after this fall. You may feel the peace you never felt in your entire life. But here it is, and here it is now. Receive it, allow it, be it, embody. Circles of flow, love, light. Now, and so it is. Namaste.
Awesome. Beautiful. Thank you so much. How's everyone doing? Let us know in the chat how you're feeling, how that process was for you.
I wanna show you something, Shefali. It just arrived 2 days ago, and I really it's awesome, right? It is a salt lamp, right? It's a little heavy, but not too bad, and it's perfect. It keeps changing.
Oh, nice.
Right, watch this. I'm just gonna hold it. I'm not doing this, it does it itself. Talk about magic moon glow, right? I thought I'd, pick one up. I'm like, I need a littler one. This is it. Beautiful. So it changes.
Awesome.
It changes on its own. It doesn't have a button. It plugs into your computer. And I thought, I gotta have that. You see, and I took immediate
Beautiful.
action. And I thought, I'm gonna show you because, it's just so perfect for today's call.
Absolutely. So some of the people that have been commenting, they're saying it's so supportive, that process. Thank you. Very encouraging. Wonderful. Thank you. So calming and peaceful. Thank you so much. Beautiful process. Very relaxing. Had to lie down. Yeah, that's totally wonderful to do that. Almost fell asleep. Very relaxing. Awesome. Good. And that means you're receiving even more. So that's wonderful. I love that. So any last words of wisdom for us today, Marlena, before we go?
There's so much, but right now, the main thing is you stay in your empowerment. Okay, you get angry, it's normal, but don't lash out. Breathe before you react. All right, and you choose. You choose. We deliver. Would be a major message to write down to yourself. Because every time you want to make a decision, The universe wants to know. How much do you want that? Are you serious? How serious are you? We're waiting. The angels are on assignment. You and I have one every day. They never leave until we do. They go with us. Okay. But there's angels that come and go different times in our life for different things. Then you have your guides, right? And it's amazing. But they're all here to say, we're here to support you on your journey. What would you like to do next? So look at that. Now, also, I want to speak real quick. The full moon is great for pulling things away. So if you have gemstones, things like that, put them out in the moon, in the full moon, right? Overnight, let them soak. That'll clear some of that. Now, for my favorite moon is a crescent moon shaped like the one I just showed you, like the fingernail. Okay, that to me brings things to you. So put out a glass of water, okay, or a container of water. You can soak it in the moonlight. That will be your drink for the next day or two. Okay, that's moon water, which is great for receiving, healing, cleansing, right? If you want to receive something, right, put it outside in a bowl with your intention during that beautiful crescent moon. Beautiful ritual, really quick to do, right? The neighbors don't know what you're doing. You just put it out in the moonlight. If you yourself need some moonlight, get out in it. It's almost there every night, right? Almost every night, unless you have rain, can't see it. But take a walk in the moonlight, just for a few seconds. Don't have to be down the street, just right where you live, right there. Right? And allow the moon glow to just glow on you, fill you back up, reminds you of who you are and where you're going, because you're going somewhere better than this. Right? That's the message today. You are about to experience a major, awesome change in your life since you've been on this call. Write the
Awesome.
date
I
down.
love that.
Today's date down, 10:30, the day before Halloween. Okay. No tricks here, just treats. I only want treats, so don't come to my door with tricks. Bring me some candy. Okay, whatever. But that's what we're doing here. We're bringing you the beautiful love that this global summit offers. And we are doing it from the light, from the love. And so it is.
Awesome. Thank you. Thank you. I will have the recordings out in a little while, of course. So please go back and watch and listen. And of course, check out the packages again, see which one resonates with you so you can work with Marlena, whether it's package A, B, or C. I feel like there was something else I was going to say, but can't remember. Like it's gone. Today's Thursday, so we don't have a. So, oh yeah, so Saturday, please join me for the healing clearing call for betrayal. Check your email for that information. But again, like I said, I will have the recordings for this out in a little while. Check your emails in a little while. And then again, go back and watch and listen. This was amazing. And thank you everybody for being vulnerable, for asking your questions, for sharing, and also being willing to receive on this call. So thank you, thank you. And thank you again, Marlene. A wonderful call.
You are so welcome. And you know, you're glowing.
Yes, keep
Everybody
glowing.
can see that she's glowing now. I mean, absolutely, there's a glow on you. It's beautiful.
Yes, absolutely.
Keep
Thank
the
you.
glow and let it flow.
Exactly. And have a wonderful and safe Halloween tomorrow. And, game 6 is tomorrow. So go Blue Jays go, right? I am Canadian, so we're gonna keep going for the Blue Jays here. So we'll see what happens. All right. So thank you so much, everyone. Until next time, may you continue to be blessed with an abundance of joy, peace, love, happiness, prosperity, and radiant health. Sending you all so much love and blessings. Bye
Thank
for now.
you.
Thank you. Bye, everyone.
Bye.